On the eastern slope of Wyoming's Bighorn Mountains lies an area known as Rock Creek. In 1984, it was nearly included in the Cloud Peak Wilderness Area. 23 years later, the Bighorn National Forest has recognized the area's natural qualities and once again recommended wilderness designation for Rock Creek. These are 34,000 wild acres that rightfully should be added to the Cloud Peak Wilderness. Rock Creek is marked by granite spires, lodgepole, ponderosa and aspen forests, deep sandstone canyons, and rushing streams. Rising from the face of the mountains, connecting to the highest peaks of the range, Rock Creek is truly a wild place that provides important wildlife habitat for Rocky Mountain elk, black bear, mountain lions, and many diverse species. Rock Creek has retained its wild grandeur because it has never been open to motorized use. It is simply too rugged for roads and most years has too little snow depth for snowmobiling. Nonetheless, it is easily accessible on foot or on horseback from several trailheads.
Historically, the Rock Creek area has contained the most primitive elk and deer hunting on the Bighorn Mountains outside of the Cloud Peak Wilderness, and we need to keep it that way.
Roger Wilson, retired game and fish elk biologist. We can preserve Rock Creek's traditional uses and always maintain its excellent horsepacking and hiking, hunting, and fishing. Other historical uses, such as grazing, would also be allowed to continue with wilderness designation. With over 2,500 miles of motorized trails and roads on the Bighorns, there are many places for people to drive and recreate on ATVs and four-wheelers. We should be preserving our primitive places as well.
Wilderness is an antidote to the high pressure of modern life, a means of regaining serenity and equilibrium. I have found that people go to the wilderness for many things, but the most important of these is perspective. They may think they go for the fishing or the scenery or companionship, but in reality, it is something far deeper. They go to the wilderness for the good of their souls.
Sigurd Olson, writer and naturalist. Wild places like Rock Creek are disappearing fast and becoming increasingly rare. Rock Creek is far more valuable as a protected wilderness than any trees to be logged, any roads to be built, or any minerals to be extracted. In fact, according to the Bighorn National Forest, Rock Creek has no active mineral claims and no mineral potential. Luckily, the area has little probability for oil and gas. Logging in Rock Creek would not be economical, and it's too rugged to build roads and too high and dry to grow a marketable tree. Think about it. It takes 120 years to grow that tree. You know that sustaining Wyoming's economy will depend on a diverse business community. Recreation, hunting, and fishing in the Bighorns contribute almost $40 million to the local communities. Maintaining wildlife habitat on public lands helps to ensure the Bighorns remain a desirable destination. Protecting places like Rock Creek not only safeguards hunting and fishing, but will continue to attract and retain new businesses, residents, and a local workforce. While the energy industry contributes greatly now, designating Rock Creek as wilderness would help maintain our community's high quality of life for generations to come.
The most important part about the Rock Creek Wilderness Area would be the legacy that will be left for all of our children. We have so much beautiful open land up there. It's critical for the generations yet to come to maintain that beauty so that it's not lost. So much has been lost.
We see wilderness for Rock Creek as a balanced way to manage the use of Wyoming's public lands, don't you? This is a unique opportunity to ensure a vital community through the protection of an amazing place. We can all work together to assure Rock Creek will be preserved for our children's children. Your help is needed to make this happen. Call the Wyoming Wilderness Association for more information in protecting Rock Creek, or please go to our website at www.wildwyo.org.